Hello there, this is Robato. Once again, we're gonna talk about Miss Universe Philippines. Oh my god, it's just barely a day away from the finals night, and I am so excited to find out who would win this year's edition and will represent the Philippines sa Miss Universe in Puerto Rico. Who do you think will win? Okay, so let's not beat around the bush. Let's just go straight to my choices for the Miss Universe crown. I'm gonna give you my top 5. I'm gonna give you those who might possibly win a crown that night. And who do I think is the best girl to represent all of us sa Miss Universe stage sa Puerto Rico? Marami tayong tinitingnan ditong anggulo. Okay, let's go to the front runners first. La Union is basically one of the front runners with her face. Although, syempre, alam naman natin na sa sobrang well-chiseled ay lumabas na yung medyo mahaba-habang baba. Which is a little bit distracting to some. Syempre, mas gusto natin yung walang ganun. Pero, whatever. Even with that feature, or facial feature, maganda pa rin siya. Magaling sa swimsuit. Magaling sa Q&A. Kita naman natin doon sa interview. Who would have thought that she would pick the very first beauty queen in the Philippines, like Miss Carnival? You would usually expect a pageant candidate to choose between Pia and Catriona. Who is your favorite Miss Universe? Is that a question? I forgot. But sort of that, right? Most favorite beauty queen. Now, swimsuit, hindi ko alam kung bakit sinasabi ng ilan na hindi siya, ang kulang siya sa pasarela. Anong kulang? Labis pa nga dahil sa kanyang liad. I mean, if she tones that down, I do think that after the very first time that she delivered that kind of pose, ay ginawa na lang niya itong of a fun antic to create laughter and to be impactful. Yung hindi siya nakakalimutan. A powerful tool to generate votes and sympathy and love. Diba? And I think it doesn't anyway diminish her potential as Miss Universe Philippines. Ano pa? Glamorosa sa gown. Kahit pa nang isuot po sa kanya, bonggang-bongga. She would definitely stand out. Even if sandwiched by Venezuelans and Colombians and Puerto Ricans, she would. I'm sure about that. So that's her edge. She is an almost complete package. Wala akong nakikitang hindi okay sa kanya except this one. Of course, tayo naman ganun din, di ba? Pero, yun lang, nakikita ko medyo nega. Caring naman nadadala niya. Plus, nga pala, the way she talks, but I don't think it will, a judge would deduct points by just noticing how she talks, because parang, di ba minsan parang kinakain niya yung kanyang salita, or parang, I don't know how to describe it. I'm sure you notice that as well, na parang nag-ES, parang nag-aagamulak sounds, sort of that. Yun lang, but ang sarap-sarap niyang bihisan. Ang daming pwedeng gawin sa kanya. I just don't know how would she fare with long curly hair. Feel ko magliles ng konti yung sharpness and mas pabagay sa kanya. Pero kasi basically hindi ba nagpapapanalo lately ang mga long straight hair? Miss Venezuela 2018, Miss South Africa 2018, Miss Thailand 2023. Sino pa? Name it. I'm sure marami kayong alam. Siguro nagkataon lang, but whatever. I would be glad to see her in a different hairstyle. Yun. But there's nothing wrong with that hair already. Okay lang sa akin. Just hoping for some extra styling or surprise twist pagdating sa kanyang hair. Yun. Tagig. I can't see her falling sa rankings ng bababa sa first runner-up, because she was once a first runner-up winner at the same pageant. Miss Universe Philippines 2020, I think. 2020, 2021. Even if she wins, she deserves this because she does her best all the time. Nasabaybayan ko siya sa kanyang journey, sa lahat ng kanyang performances. And I think she would always come out as one of the top three. And sometimes she even tops the list in some categories. In the swimsuit round, she was one of the finest performers. She was finesse. Not just in her movements, in her catwalk, the way she dresses up, but whenever she talks, whenever she opens her mouth, reynang reyna. Diba sabi ko nga sa inyo, mukha siyang although she really is Rika, she also looks expensive sa kanyang kabuuan. The way she projects herself. And siguro mas maganda o mas magaling pa siya sa personal. Because sometimes iba yung dating sa sa TV or sa YouTube. So yun ang magbibigay ng malaking sakit ng ulo kay Miss La Union. Although, in general, I still do think, nawawala-wala tayo, I still do think that La Union would be better off as a representative than being just chosen as Miss Supernational, for example. She's rare. She's a rare find. She's a rare beauty. She's a gem. We just can't waste her. She's for Miss Universe, and that's it. Cebu Province, everything was going well, except nung dumating na yung preliminary interview. I am also a fan. I've been reiterating that since Miss International Days pa niya. But I was a little bit frustrated with her performance. If you still find her performance during the preliminary round something outstanding, then so be it. Bahala kayo. It's a personal opinion. I think she fell a few floors away from that pedestal, the Miss Universe level, the Miss Universe throne. Yun. Okay, so let's go to Pampanga. Busog na busog tayo sa Miss Universe Philippines editions na biglang may sumusulpot na underdog o may sumusulpot na newcomer. Miss Pampanga is maybe a newcomer, but she's strong. She's strong. It's her first national pageant, I think, but I think she comes off like a veteran, like a pageant veteran. She is poised. Her preliminary interview was fine. She's statuesque. She's had one ugly moment when she looked like Esnir. Parang kung sinabing siya kasi Esnir. Hindi naman it's Esnir. Pero yung from the beauty of Miss Pampanga, parang nag-deteriorate because of that. So may mga misses din sa styling. This one. Diba? So yun. But I think she would pull off a surprise. She might be it. Who knows? Miss Baguio is charming. She's a title holder. But I don't think that she is up there, currently. But let's wait and see for the finals. Syempre. So everything is based on the preliminary interview, preliminary swimsuit, preliminary gown, and all the activities within the whole preliminary events. Yan. So, how do I see her as a winner? Hindi. Pero malamang na magkaroon siya ng isang title because marami naman title, 4 or 5. At sabi ko nga, if she doesn't win anything, she could still just transfer to another pageant which I think she would fit in very well. The Miss Grand International, with that charm and with that buka ng bibig. Similar with who's this? Maxi. She reminds me of Maxi in her drag best. And it's a compliment. Bongga si Maxi. Yung kanyang, diba? Yun nga lang, ang tindi kasi ng laban. But I'm sure she would be in sa semifinals. During the Boracay swimsuit, I was a little bit disappointed when they didn't include Miss Montenegro. I think Luisiana Laguna, the daughter of Hans Montenegro. Because she was so sexy, she has this beautiful body. Of course, she wasn't that good as a performer, but her body merits an inclusion to the top 10. Anyway, meron din namang napasama sa top 12. Meron din namang napasama din namang ganun kagagaling. So sana pinasok na lang siya. But here, during the preliminary swimsuit round, oh my God, it was messy. So I hope na makapasok pa rin siya because she's good and she's a pageant queen. Diba? Sa Miss Universe, Miss World Philippines. At medyo nakakalungkot kapag hindi siya napasama man lang sa top 15 or sa semifinals. Still hoping na makakuha siya ng enough votes para may salba siya. At yung kanyang interview na siyempre nakakasalita. Yun, I wish her well. Sana makabangan. Albay is one who could make a big splash pagdating sa finals night. Yun ay kung makakapasok siya. But I think she will. She did a wonderful performance during the interview and she was amazing during the swimsuit round. She was the first one na lumabas pero hindi siya nagpakabog. Miss Cebu City, of course. Pasok sa 5 at kung di man siya ipasok sa 5, meron siyang crown. I don't think she will just be snubbed. And I do think she deserves it. She is queenly whenever she walks in different outfits, whether it's a gown or a swimsuit. She always exudes that strong leadership and gorgeousness. She knows when to turn. She knows when to make an exit. She knows when to smile, she knows when to close her mouth, and you know, she knows what she's doing, and that's a very important thing in pageantry. She might not be out of 5 when we talk about speaking. Yes, she was fairly good during the preliminary interview, but still, it seems like she's grasping for words. She's confident. She was able to speak spontaneously, but like for example, Miss Universe interview, she might just, get lost and sort of that. I'm very confident about her beauty. About if she would be chosen as a representative, I'm sure that she would be in after the swimsuit round. But before the swimsuit round, there would be the semifinals list, and the semifinals would be chosen from the interview. Primarily. Dun, di ba may konti tayong alala? So, maaaring marami siyang alam, marami siyang gustong sabihin, pero baka dun siya mahirapan sa composition. Yung, di ba? You know what I mean? Baka ma-rattle or something. So, medyo kulang tayo ng trust. Ako in particular, medyo kulang ako ng trust pagdating sa interview. That baka iba yung kanyang masabing word because yun nga medyo parang nahihirapan siya, although alam mo yun sa puso niya pwede niyang ilabas, but how to convey it is another story. Or siguro the best is mag-alam Maxine Medina siya. Si Maxine kasi nagpa-Tagalog translation, tapos hindi rin naman sinagot ng Tagalog, nag-English pa rin. So I hope nagawin ito ni Miss Cebu para rin sa pagbubunyi ng ating lengguwahe sa Miss Universe stage, pero sagutin na rin yun ng Tagalog. Or besides, Cebuano. Diba? Other charmers are Miss Cotabato. And who else? Sultan Kudarat. Ang dami pwedeng pumasok. Although, syempre, meron tayong naiisip na top 5. And huwag nating patagalin pa. I hope to see yours. Siyempre, babasahin natin yung list. Pakisulat sa comment section. But this is mine. This is my top 5. And I hope our bets win. Yun. Let's hope for the best. Let's hope for a good show. Especially we have lots of guests. Like Miss Thailand, Miss Universe Thailand would be there. And Miss China. Miss Universe Asia is also there, I think. So, without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, here they are. My top 5 and my new Miss Universe Philippines 2026. Let's go.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay.